All right. It is June 7th in CSS battle. Getting my timer started. Timer started. All right. I am guessing that I can't just do an asterisk for the thing in the middle there, that I have to actually do some sort of elements for that. But let's see what happens. Um, Background, this baby blue color. How do I want to style? Can I just do here? Font size. I don't know. 100 pixels. Something I need that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not even close. All right, abandoning that. All right, so I'm gonna need some elements. I can't figure out how I would do this with just. I can't figure out how I would do either the outer border or the asterisk thing with just the HTML and the body. I'm gonna try one more thing. Put the star back. Want family sans serif, and then font size 100. Did it again. Yeah, no. Okay, abandoning that for the second time now. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and select a first paragraph that doesn't exist yet, and it's going to be padding of 110, background of, it's just black, and then I have to margin it because it's taking up the full width. Or I could position fix. I'm just going to position fix. I'm going to save myself some later headache. Semicolon, not colon. We're going to have to margin it anyway, but position fix now just probably saved me its characters. Let's see what happens. Margin 50, 50, 150, 0, 50. So that one needs to be something like 250. Let's just make it 300 so it's squashed all the way down. All right, now I know 10 is too much, so this is going to be 8, 5. It's probably not squashed enough. It's not. Make it 350. Okay, now we're getting it fully squashed. 10 is probably right. 70, 100. Let's see where that is. 110, 11, 12 looks right. And then the border radius of, what is that going to be? 10 pixels. So there's the first one of those. I'm going to need another one that is rotated. And then I can box shadow both of those. Let's do that. So I'm just add another paragraph tag. Select it here. Plus P. Rotate 90 dag. And where is it? margin 0, there it is. Margin, and it's rotated, so margins are going to be weird. I don't need margin twice though. Let's say 0, 350, 0, 50. Minus 50 minus 150. 100. Okay, it's rotated. That will do it. $800. We're getting closer to 80. And then 30. I'm going to move it the other way. I mean, that moves it. That doesn't have any effect. I'm not getting somewhere. That's why alright, I'm going to save myself the headache that I commented on go position fixed. And this is all going to be not so crazy anymore. Alright, now margin minus 50, 30, and somewhere like that, minus 30, and then 50, 150. That gets us close. Minus 32, minus 28, and then 170, 180, 182. Perfect. And then, of course, that moved the other one now. So it's going to be 40, 38, not 380, 38, 36, nope, 40, 41, 42, 42 looks right. And let's see if my box shadow goes the right way on both. Man. So it's going to go, I don't know what that is, 100 pixels, 0. Going the right way, that's good. 30, 40. All right, so that's good. Now, the asterisk. The asterisk, I think, is the same sort of element with a different padding. So I need one. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 of them because I can't box shadow and rotate that I know of. All right, so let's have another selector for paragraph. And this one's padding is going to be, I don't know, 50 and 10. I'm going to turn my box shadow off. Maybe I should do this in the opposite order of what I'm doing it. It's not the end of the world. It's not quite 50. Maybe it's 30. Probably 35, something like that. And margin 100. And what's that going to be? 120? 180? Getting close. So margin's going to be a little more. We can fix that in a minute. 110, 108, 1, 76, 09, 107, 45, 40, 100, 101, 102, 180, 31, 32. That looks right. And then I need another paragraph selector. Rotate 45 degrees. And then another paragraph selector. Rotate 90 degrees. And what did I do? Stupid. I need one more paragraph than I counted, but where is that thing? Zero. There it is. 100. 180. Is it there and I just don't see it? Yes. Why? Why? My first one's horizontal. That is confusing to me, but that's life. And finally, one more paragraph selector. Okay, so let's see if that's a match. Tolerances on curvy things are always a little interesting. Okay, so that's a match. Now the question is, I have to clear my box shadow here. If I did these two paragraphs later, I wouldn't have to clear my box shadow. So let's see if I can do that without mucking everything up. And the early answer is no, I cannot. Now I have to undo rotation. Probably not as many characters. But now my asterisk is not where I left it. Oh, because it doesn't have a background. And it doesn't have a border radius. That's why that one was weird, because stuff was already rotated. Duh. Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize that rotation was still applied. So these need to change. That one can't be 90. That one has to be 90, not 0. Let's make sure I still match. I'm not sure that saved any characters actually. Okay, still match. Cleaning some stuff up. Box shadow, margin, padding, rotate. Okay. I only use background twice, so it's not worth variabilizing that. I only use padding twice, not worth variabilizing that. You rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So technically 4 times 3, that'll save some characters. So var minus r, comma. And then everywhere I say rotate, I can replace it with minus r. Margin, I only use twice. Not worth dealing with. So I think it's just minifying. There are a few pixel values here that I could try to convert to Qs. I've not been successful with that lately, so I'm not really going to worry about it. And I'm just going to multi-select all these things and backspace to get rid of the spaces. One more. All right, looking for any last minute extra spaces that I don't need. I don't see anything. All right, I'm going to call that done. That was too long. That was 16, just over 16 minutes. But we are done for today.